Hello, and I'm just making this quick video on how to make a Star Wars Edge of the Empire character. I've been told this works for a lot of the other ones, like Age of Rebellion and other ones like that. And I've just basically learned how to make a character, and I don't like the way this here describes it and which order to do it. For me, that was more complicated. I don't understand a lot of it. A lot of it's fluff text, so you can just skip it. But I'm going to just be going over how to make a basic character. I've already got my character name here, Bleep Bloop, because best character name. First things you want to do is determine if you're going to make a backstory before or after picking your race and job. For me, some people like making a whole backstory and then finding a job that fits that, or some people will make their backstory after they've found it. But make your own mind up. Second is to pick a race. I'm going to be doing it differently from how these ones are. And for me, I'm going to pick the... If it loads, that will be nice. I'm going to be being a clanker, a droid. And they do not get the best starting stats. But yeah, just droid right there. And you're going to have a look, see how many starting XP points I've got. So I keep being quiet because I've got it all written down in front of me, so I don't go out of order. I'm just making sure. And you'll see how many points I have. Brawn is basically strength, agility, explanatory, intellect, cunning. Yeah, most of these are pretty explanatory. Willpower, how much will do you have to give? Presence is the only one that doesn't make quite the most sense. It's not like how charismatic you are, because I would say the explanation I heard. Think of Darth Vader. He's not going to be the most charismatic guy, but he is quite intimidating. He has quite a presence about him. Like if real Darth Vader came out and no one started standing in front of you, you'd shite yourself. But that's how it is. Yep, so you look at the points here. These will change later on, but for now I'm just going to pop these all in, and we have a total 175 XP. There we are. So we can do these right now. So brawn is all going to be 10, so that's going to be 11. Willpower, Yep. And use XP, you can upgrade these points. So from 1 to 2. So if I were to make this 1, 8, 2. No, wait, I put these in the wrong place. I derped. You don't put these there, you put them up above. But yeah, I'm going to change them anyway. So if I want to change this 1 to a 2, that will cost me 20 XP. If I want to change it from a 2 to a 3, that will cost 30 XP. You see what we're going here. Should have got a calculator up because I'm not going to be doing maths off the top of my head. But easy enough, it is going to be... I'm going to make this a 2, so that's 20 XP. 40. 80... the thing about droids is they're meant to specialize in one thing, not be a jack of all trades. So think of, does your guy want to be really oh yeah, no, don't get force because they're droids. They get a hashtag instead because they're cool. Because droids can't be force sensitive. They have no midichlorians in them, which yes. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and 20. So I've spent 120 out of 175. So I should make these. What am I going to be? I'm going to be a droid. I think I'm going to make an assassin droid. So I think the best thing for that would be, I would say agility. I don't quite know. I have yet to actually play a proper game. I'm going to have them a bit broadier. So I was on 120. So make that 3. That's 150. So I've spent 150 XP. You want to do this now because you can't do this later in game. Other things like in games you can upgrade. This you cannot. So it has to be done at character creation. which is word for word what I've written down here. You've got remaining XP, don't worry, but you go water, get these up. So I spent 150, I believe. So I have I don't have that much XP left. I have 50, 60, 70, 75. I have 25 XP left. And I don't have quite enough to go to the next level. So I'm just going to keep that XP for now. Next thing is to select character career. So over here, there's a whatever race you want. I just picked droids because Beep Boop is best name. I want him to be a bounty hunter. Beep Boop the bounty hunter. It's not a proper name for him, it's just a silly one. And essentially your career is that, bounty hunter. There are other ones, like, I'm not going to keep scrolling to them because it's pages away, but there are other ones such as smuggler, technician, explorer, hired gun, but I'm going with good old bounty hunter. And then what kind of bounty hunter do you want to be? You could be an assassin. You know what an assassin is. I know I'm saying assassin, not assassin. It's just more fun. Gadgeteer is just tech man. Master of the Wild. I misread that as Master of the Wind. I just imagined a droid farting because that's how mature I am. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Gadgeteer. And for Gadgeteer, you get whatever you pick, you will get some skills. So if I want bounty hunter, if I want assassin, gadgeteer, whatever, I will get these certain skills. Brawn, mechanics, range, yep, they're all there. And in these skills, you you choose 2 of these skills and gain 1 free rank in each. This does not cost your starting XP, so no more costing that. So here, if it's on your career, we had, what was it? It was Brawl. So Brawl is over here. Click career. Brawl, coercion, where is it? There we are. So that's will. That tells you what relies. So will be brawn. Yes, pretty self-explanatory. Mechanics. Good for a droid to have because health kits won't work on them because they are non-organic. Ranged light. There we are. So that's 2. Which one am I missing? Mechanics. Coercion. Brawl. Oh, yep, did brawl. And ranged light. Yep. So I get to pick 2 of these and put a point into them. So I'm going to put a point into... Oh, by the way, your whole career will upgrade these things. So you get to put points in what? So I think ranged light is a good thing to put a point into, and mechanics. So if I get dinged up, I can make myself better. Then you go on to your skill tree. That's assassin. This is essentially what you spend your remaining XP on. It costs 5 XP, and that one can only go down to here. Like this one is not connected to anything, so it is just you're buying that one. If I buy this, that connects to there, then I have to buy that, and I can go either way. Has to be connected by a line, so I can't go toughened and then toughened again. It has to be in line or connected. But yeah, you want to print this out or have a PDF of it if you can make it like that, or just in all honesty, if you took a screenshot of this on a tablet and just went onto a cheap editing software, you don't even need. It's probably one that will be built in with the tablet. In all honesty, you just edit it and you can just fill them in and save it as a separate file. And yeah, that's just red's active. Dark, I think that's dark blue. I'm going colorblind. Is just your passive. But yes. I forgot to add all my strengths defense and that, but we'll get to that in a minute. Where am I? much stun XP, blah blah blah. Yep. And now I've completely lost track of where I'm doing this. I should have done a test run before I just dove right into this. Yeah, set character career, blah blah blah. Bounty hunter, blah blah blah. Yep. Okay. Page of turnover. That's why. Yes, you can spend XP on skills. If it's one from your career, so if this dot is highlighted, it only costs 5 XP to rank up once. So that'd be 5 XP, 10 XP, 15, 20, 25, or so on and so forth. But if it's not career, like gunnery here isn't, that'll cost me 10 XP, then 20, then 30, and yeah, you get the point. It's quite simple. It's just the problem I have with this book is they do all the background stuff first, and that kind of confused me when I was reading through it. I may be the only one, but I just want to make a really simple video here. And yeah, that's pretty much 1 cost per rank. Then obligations, that is something that confused me. You'll read a lot about this somewhere around here. It's like right at the start. Audience, where are you? Yeah, obligation types. Essentially, this seems quite overwhelming. There's quite a bit of it on there. I've literally just boiled it down to the most simple thing is obligations. The more you have, the better stuff you can start with. Your normal starting credits to buy gear and everything is 500. If you have more obligations, you can basically say, okay, I want obligations. The most simple way I think of it is, okay, I owe the hut money. The hut is going to have me killed if I don't repay this money. But you could have another obligation to a family or something. If I don't make money for the family, they're gonna die. More obligations. It's going to be bad for your character. Really good for storytelling, but at the very start of character creation, it will determine how much credit or how much extra XP you get. But you have to ask your GM, because some of that is determined on how many people are playing. But yeah, it's a bit complicated, but I just simplified it to the most simple way possible. But yes, essentially, whatever your obligation is, it will control what your character thinks. So he's not gonna think, oh shite, I'm in debt to the hut. Yes, let's get down to business to defeat the hut. No. So he's not gonna fight the hut to get rid of his debt. No, because then everyone like tons of bounty hunters and people going to come after you. So it is going to determine what your character does, kind of thing. But you can also spend XP that you've got that I didn't actually go through, and put. I think I had 25 XP left. So these are going to call. I can buy 2 other skills if I'm correct. So let's think. What would be good for Mr. Bleep Bloop? We are going to be a gun nut. So I feel like having we already have one in ranged light. Yeah, gunnery, pretty safe bet. I don't think our guy's going to be very charming. So we've just spent 10 XP, so we can spend another 10 XP. I think I'm going to go with piloting planetary, so get on a speeder or something, speed away. That is 20, and yeah, for this coercion, that's 5. That's all my XP gone for now. But you could have also spent that XP on that tree, which I'll scroll back down to, which is a right pain. Yeah, you could have also spent it on this or this, just depending on what you want. And again, you can get more XP depending on obligations and stuff like that. Very simple when you put it that way. I don't get custom skills or that. I think it's more for like Jedis and that. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is how you make a character, or I think the only difference between this and Age of Rebellion is the fact that they have duty, this has obligations. Because, yeah. I've got to go right back up to the top. Oh, and thank you to my friend for giving me this PDF, very handy. Where is gear? Because that was somewhat simple. I've basically just been reading through all this. Gear and equipment 146. Okay. 146. 142. There we are. Gear and equipment. Essentially, yeah, rarity, good rule of thumb. Anything that's average, GM will normally allow. If you want something hard or any more than that, you should probably ask your GM for starting equipment. But what you want is, yeah, it's just all that. Then trading. I don't know where the actual table is because I haven't actually looked at it. I used a different one. Just more stats, weapon characteristics, blah blah blah. Here we are. So this is what I used essentially. So holster blaster, you basically put this all in here, quite simple, and you just take that out of how many starting credits. So if you're having 2,500 credits because you've got more obligation, that's what you would have. Let's for sake just say we have 500 credits. So I could get hold up blaster and what would be something nice? Just some stun grenades. Something, you know, or just something like that. That'd be good. And that is 275. Sorry, I just burped there. And then the only other bit you would need, like there's gear, which can be like climbing ropes or just more things like this, melee stuff. Yeah, armor, here we are. This depends how much soak you have, if I'm not mistaken. And it will say on the armor, so where's the armor table? Yes, here. So that'll be like, I believe that's how much it soaks bullet-wise before you take damage. So just having heavy clothing will take 1 soak. Gives you 0 defense, and I don't remember what my defense is, but I remember the other ones were brawn. It is your threshold. I mean, your current was plus 10, so that would be 13. Strain was, I can't remember, but they're all 2, so it's going to be 12. Defense is, let's say we had enough to buy. Yeah, heavy clothing, that is 1 soak, which soak value is over here. Different races get different soak values. I don't believe, I can be wrong. I haven't gone too much detail, but I do believe the droids don't soak anything. But yeah, that's essentially how you make characters. Just gear, communicators, just more general stuff really. And you have cybernetics that can also boost intellect, agility, stuff like that. Or in the skill tree I showed earlier, there's a point that can upgrade these. Normally the maximum is 5, but they can be upgraded to 6. And as far as I'm aware, that is pretty much the very basic of basics on how to make a character. Because you can there's backstory and I don't remember what page that's on, I'm going to be honest. I bought a time tree. Well, that was convenient. But it's more like just fluff text for your character. Like, oh, you were a wandering nomad. You were down and out. Your life has been absolutely rubbish. Where is it? Career, different career, Wookiees. Yeah, did they have soak? No. I do not believe. I'm on the wrong one, aren't I? Yes, Rhodians. There we are, droids. Yeah, oh, so that's special abilities. yeah, basically inorganic, they don't need air, poison don't affect them, but medkits don't, so they need to repair themselves via reboots or mechanics, I suppose. But yeah, it just gives you... This stuff is definitely worth a good read through. I'm trying to find the sector species, obligations. Where's application? Yeah, outside it. It's just like a bunch of fluff text on your character. But to be fair, I prefer making up my own backstory for these things. So yeah, like you're meant to do that first. But I made a backstory for a character. Then I decided what jobs everything that wanted. Didn't really work, so I didn't end up going back and changing it anyway. So that's the way it says to do it, and this is the way we've said to do it. The only thing I've missed is group chosen starting ship, but again, you need other people for that. And I'm pretty sure I've gone over everything else here. Invested experience points, yep, I'm pretty sure I've used all of those. And yeah, you guys got more stuff down here, your equipment, your credits, 500. That would obviously been taken away if I'd gone into more detail, but this was just a quick overview. I do believe I've got this right. I'm going to send it to somebody who knows what they're doing first, and then have them appraise it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that is everything. You can put all the stuff up there. Specialization tree, what player. If you want to print this out, you can, but I just prefer PDFs. Yeah, that's everything. So thanks for watching.